Changing schools. This was something completely new to me, and I wasn't sure what to expect. During my freshman year at West High, I struggled a lot. I would often receive bad scores on tests, do poorly on the assignments, and ultimately there was a low letter grade on my report card. As the year went on, I figured that if I just tried harder, maybe I would be able to do better, but this was not the case. I continued to struggle all the way through my ninth grade year. The idea of changing schools came up, and I wasn't so fond of the idea. Thinking of leaving all my friends, the ones I had grown up with, and knowing absolutely no one at a new school. This was all difficult for me to digest, but I tried to look at the big picture. This was my chance to have a fresh start with school and show that I was capable of doing better. After weeks of consideration and numerous conversations, my parents and I agreed that the move to RHP was going to happen. Fast forward a couple months. It's the first day of school. Walking through the gates, I am nervous, not knowing what to expect, with an empty feeling in my gut. I could feel butterflies in my stomach, but out of nowhere, I scouted an old friend and suddenly felt relaxed. I was introduced to his friend group and suddenly felt welcome. As the day went on, this hospitality continued, and my worries disappeared. As I walked into new classrooms, I kept feeling a positive atmosphere. All my teachers were engaging and actually interested in helping me, which made me comfortable to ask for assistance with my work. Weeks and months followed, and I was able to excel in my classes. I love this new version of me, and everyone else around me loved it too. Starting fresh is something you should never be afraid of. A quote I will always think about is, "It's never too late to become who you want to be." I hope you live a life that you're proud of, and if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over. F. Scott Fitzgerald once said. This quote continues to be important to me as I'm going off to college soon. I will start a new journey. I'll start over. I will start a new journey. As a first generation college student, the idea of a new beginning is a big concept. My father immigrated to America from Lebanon when he was 19 because of the war that was raging in the 80s. It was hard for him moving here, not speaking English, and starting from scratch. Along with my father, my mother also immigrated to America from Thailand when she was 18, seeking a better opportunity due to the poor living conditions in her village, both leaving their families behind in hope of having a better future. When I go to college, not only will I have a new beginning for myself, but also my family. I've been fortunate enough to have this opportunity my parents never had, and I want to make the best out of it. I know I can do this. Thank you. Shout outs, Mr. Jackson. Thank you so much for being my advisor these past couple of years. I know it must have been hard taking the role of an advisor your first year at RHP, but you have done an outstanding job. I appreciate all the support you have given me throughout my time at RHP and always checking up on me. To all my teachers the past 3 years, I'm thankful to have called each one of you my teachers. You have all pushed me to become the best student possible. I'm going to miss you all. Coach H, thanks for being a mentor to me and letting me talk cards with you. You have given me advice that I will never forget and continue to use in life. Also, thank you for stepping in as coach for the boys soccer team. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to finish out our season, and we appreciate you taking the role. You were able to make my last high school season fun. I couldn't thank you enough for it. Kayla, thanks for being such a great friend these past 3 years. You're one of my first friends at RHP, and it's crazy to see how close we have become. From our late night drives to random convos, I've enjoyed all these moments. It's a bummer that you're off to London next year, but it's okay because I know we'll stay in touch. Wish you the best and come visit when you get the chance. Grace, these past couple of months have been nothing but the best. Your kind and pure heart is what keeps me going every day and has brought me so much joy and happiness. You have been with me through thick and thin, and I'm so lucky to call you my girlfriend. I'm going to miss you so much when I leave for college. Just remember, no matter where I end up, my heart will always be with you. Kenny, I appreciate you for being a good friend of mine these past few years. I've enjoyed kicking it with you, and thanks for being a real one. Continue to ball up. You have a bright future ahead of you. Keep in touch. Sasha, just wanted to give another congratulations on committing to D1 school for basketball. That's huge, and I'm proud of you. You're so funny to be around, and I'm going to miss you when we part our ways. Remember me when you go pro. Dad and mom, words can't describe how much you both mean to me. I'm beyond grateful for everything you have done, and I'm so lucky to call you my parents. You have sacrificed so much for me, and I owe you guys the world. I'm going to miss you guys so much when I'm off to college. I love you guys so much. Thank you.